Hi guys, today I wanted to do something a little bit different and show you guys a little bit of what we have set up so far in the new house and give you like a little bit of a plant tour and show you what I have just in this bedroom, because if I try to show you the whole downstairs right now, then it'll get really lengthy. So I'm just gonna start with my bedroom that you're seeing here. So let me back up some. I'm gonna back up into, so this is my front door. Yes, the master bedroom is on the first floor. It's the weirdest thing, but whatever. So I walk in this way. Ooh, and the UPS guy is here and he has a plant for me. He has a plant for me, y'all. So I'm looking forward to that so I can show you a little unboxing. Anyway, so I walk in, this is the bedroom. Ta-da! All right, so I'll start over here on this little table and show you guys what I have here. So I have my Begonia maculata that I actually got at Walmart for $16 when before I would get a little clipping that I had to root for $40. So that was amazing. I was like, let me snatch this up, no problem. I have my Alocasia poly here, doing really good. It looks so super healthy. I only had one leaf for a little while, so we're doing good. You can see that I put a lot of my plants in leca. I'm going to show you guys a video later on about that process and how it's going for me, but spoiler alert, it's going really good. It's going really well. Oh, there's a dead leaf. I don't know why. And it really eliminated my fungus gnat problem. I still have a few that are in soil, but it's because they're like cacti or succulents and I'm kind of scared to move them out of that right now. But anywho, I got this recently. See that? It is called a Mistletoe Cactus. So I really like these because they're really pretty when they like really start falling and trailing down. Oh my gosh, y'all, I saw it and I was like, I gotta have that. And I actually split it up into 3 plants. One's here, down there, and the other one is actually up here on this shelf. So I'm gonna see how they do in each spot to figure out how they really, because I'm kind of new to, I don't have a lot of succulents or cacti, even though this isn't like your standard cactus that likes hot sun and is drought tolerant and this, that, and dry air. These like humidity, they're actually, I think, native to someplace in Central or South America, somewhere like that. So I have that here next to my humidifier. These are the plants that kind of need a little more humidity, so I have them there. I have a firecracker aglaonema, I think it's called. But anyway, I just refer to it as the firecracker Chinese evergreen. I have a spider plant. I keep calling them spider plants. Snake plant, Sansevieria back there. I really like that one. I love how they're like pencil shaped. That's so cool and cute to me. I actually separated that too into a couple pieces. I was gonna give one to my mom before she was like, oh, I don't like snake plants. So now I have 2. I have the Raven ZZ right here. And these are okay in lower light conditions. So I was like, let me put that in the bag. I really just don't want the white showing at all. I especially don't want this cord cover showing. So I'm waiting for this one, this Tetrasperma, Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, excuse me, to grow up so it'll kind of cover in some of that white. As you can see, I'm not a big fan of like blank walls or anything. So yeah, I kind of use these as decor. I've got my Alocasia Frydek here. Not doing so good. I had it in direct sunlight for too long because I was trying, when you put stuff in leca, you have to kind of like redevelop the roots and get those back healthy. So I was like, oh, let me put it in really bright light so it can really get some good sun and really get some good root systems going, but that kind of backfired. So I put that there, also near the humidifier. And I propped it up on this little stick that I got from Dollar Tree, and it's doing okay right now. It's doing better. At first, the whole thing was like washed out because it was sunburned. As I said, my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, I ran out of plant tape, so I had to use the kids' pipe cleaners, but that's okay. That's all right. I'll have another snake plant back here. I have a philodendron here that I had to completely chop to pieces after I put it in leca because I had too much water and it got root rot. And anyway, nothing to look at there. I have my Scindapsus tribii moonlight right here. I don't know, it's looking a little, y'all see how that leaf is wrinkled a little bit? I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to check that out later. Oh shoot, well, it's dry. I just realized there's no water in here, so no wonder it's looking like that. So I'll have to water that later. I also have another alocasia here. This is the Maharani, or the silver dragon. And I know that the leaves naturally curl like that, but I just don't understand why they're curling so much. I don't know, we'll see. I just moved it here. It was in my little IKEA greenhouse DIY conundrum over there, so I moved that. I got this one from like a flea market or something, and I knew it was an alocasia, but I noticed that it had a pink stem. So I was like, ooh, and it didn't have a leaf yet. And I was like, ooh, let me see what this turns out to be. So I believe it's the pink, it's referred to as a pink dragon, and the leaf unfurled fairly quickly, and it's doing okay. Got good roots going on down there, as you can see. So yeah, she's doing good. Looking forward to seeing more leaves on that one. I have an ivy that I accidentally broke a piece off of a larger ivy upstairs. So I put that here just kind of as a spot filler. I have a donkey tail succulent right here, and it's still in soil, as you can see. Soil's not that appealing, but I just had pest control come and do something to the soil to get rid of the gnats in that one. But I'm still gonna eventually switch it to leca, so I don't know why I wasted money and time on that, but just until I could, I was like, do something. I have two Monstera Sota Pecanos here. One right there. These came, what is that? Doesn't it look like specks are on here? Or is that just dust? Anyway, I really like the veining on these leaves when they're healthy. These aren't looking too happy, but when they are healthy and happy, they're beautiful. They kind of look whitewashed a little bit. They grow really fast. I just began rooting this, and there's already like a new leaf forming. And when you have leca, when you fertilize, sometimes it crystallizes, or the water, the minerals in the water will crystallize on top of the leca. So for me, when that happens, that's an indicator that I need to flush the system and clean those balls off. Get it? Clean those balls off real good. Nobody wants salty balls. I have a cactus here. I don't know which one it is, y'all, but it's a cactus. It's like, when I think cactus, this is exactly what I imagine. This is like the standard cactus. Of course, I have a grow light here because although I have some northwest facing windows, and there are 3 of them, and it gets pretty good lighting in here, I just wanted a little additional lighting, especially on the cactus. I just wanted them to get a little bit more lighting. And I have this really cool diffuser that I absolutely love, and I just put it in my water bottle and let her roar. But it's dead right now. Probably one of the parts that I don't love so much about that is that I have to keep recharging it, but that's okay. I can move it around as I need to. I have, ooh, y'all, I'm going a mile a minute. I have my, that's me, hey y'all. I have my fiddle leaf fig here. And as you can see, it's also in leca, but I just actually transferred this one about a week ago, so it's a little bit sad. I did lose a couple leaves, but it seems to be doing okay. Hi Dallas, that's our new kitten who's like stuck to my bed, right? Okay, I should probably help him. Sorry about that. Yeah, my fiddle leaf fig here, also in leca, doing okay. I have this, I was about to call it a Monstera, y'all. I have this philodendron here that actually was in a darker spot, so you can see how the leaves are small, but I'm hopeful that these new leaves coming in will be bigger and it'll get fuller. It looks real leggy right here, and I don't know if I should like chop it up and just, or I don't know, put it up on something to let it climb. I don't know, but right now that's still in soil, so I haven't really modified or pruned or done anything to the leaves, because I know that I'm gonna torture it soon. It's not really torturing it, but I know that I'm going to stress it out. So I'm just gonna leave it alone for a little while. Another Mistletoe Cactus. I have some Cebu Blue Pothos that I have rooting that are turning yellow because I probably had the water up too high in here. I don't know, but I see a little bit of roots. And then I have this Philodendron Micin that is also trying to root, that is not looking too good. It was the last leaf that I had on one that was dying. And y'all, I know I'm showing you like some plants that look pretty sad. And ideally I would wait until they looked happy, but I just wanted to show you guys like the real deal. These up here, yes, they're really high up, but that's because this door is here and I was like, I don't want to risk hitting it off or whatever. Anyway, so I have the Philodendron, oops, sorry, you can't see. I have the Philodendron Brazil right here that I actually just put in leca because it was in a really dark spot and I think I overwatered it and it was looking just so pitiful. So I have that there. I have another ZZ plant here that I probably should like pick up and check on. I don't really check on these that often because they're so high up. I have a Philodendron heartleaf that is the only one that's doing really good so far. And then I have another Mistletoe Cactus. I showed you guys that. And then a baby rubber tree, baby rubber plant, which is, it's not actually a rubber plant, but they call it that because I guess it looks like that. And it's shriveling up, and that's one of the ones that I am going to have to repot or get rid of soon, so I haven't really been giving it a lot of care. I have a golden pothos here in front of this window on my little vanity. I just needed something to go here because it was just way too plain with just, you know, my necessities on it. I have a Scindapsus exotica here, which I love for its large leaf form. Also in leca. I think almost everything is in leca at this point. So there that is. Oh, God, I really love this, y'all. Really, really love this plant. I can't wait till it starts getting real big and real full. I have another one rooting somewhere. This is the little cabinet that I made from, or the little greenhouse that I made from the IKEA shelf. At any given point, the humidity is around 60. I put the humidifier in here, or I miss, to get it up to like 80, and then I take it out and open the door so that, because I don't have a fan in here and it needs, you know, circulation. So when it goes back down to like 50, then I'll put the humidifier back in there and repeat the process. Anyway, you see an alocasia poly. This one's new and like really new. And it was looking kind of, I mean, it's robust and full, but the leaves are not looking too good to me, in my opinion. I really want them to be, like, look at the difference between these two. Look at these leaves, and then look at these leaves. Girl, please. So I have that in leca, a really good root system. Just have them under this grow light to get a little bit more love. This calathea, what is this? A Calathea zebrina. I put it in leca and it went nuts, and it was so pretty at first. It really, really was so beautiful. It's still beautiful, but I'm trying to bring it back. I really am trying to bring it back because I love, love, love this plant so much. So just to be set on the safe side, I got this one and then I separated it. So I have this one in here and then I have another one upstairs under a grow light to see, you know, just in case one doesn't do well. I'm really pressed to have this plant. I have the black velvet alocasia here. So ever since, it had no roots showing when I first put it in leca, and now look at it, those roots now. So that's safe to say these are doing okay. Healthy leaves. I just can't get it to grow another leaf. I don't know what's taking so long, but oh, it is growing another leaf. Look, hold on, let me see. You see that little speck down there? Oh yeah, baby, we got some business. All right, let's put her back. These two plants I am like really particular about because they were my first two really expensive plants, and oh, this looks like it's getting, what is this? Anyway, I have to spray some neem oil on it and start that whole process again. I think I'm gonna move this out of here. So this is my Philodendron Milano Chryson. Nothing else to say other than like I'm really pressed to make sure that she's healthy and that she thrives. And then I have an Anthurium veitchii right here. And you guys, if you see this in its mature state, you understand why I have to be really patient and careful with this, because once it does get big and beautiful, it is well worth the wait, trust me. So moving down, I have two Hoyas. What is this, the Crimson Princess and the Royal Hawaiian, I think it's called. And then some sort of bulb that I found and is in that leca back there. I'm gonna see what it turns out to be. Probably nothing. It might be like getting moldy, I don't know. And then I have the Manjula Pothos that went through a little bit of stress after I repotted it in leca. But that's okay, because these are kind of resilient and I know she'll be okay. So I'll put those back in here. And then I'm gonna leave this philodendron out here just for a little while until I figure out what I'm gonna do with her to really let her thrive. I have my rubber tree right here in front of this window. Ta-da! And I'm gonna repot it in leca. I think it needs some water because you see the leaves are curling up. But just the gnat thing. And I know that in a couple days I'm gonna repot it. So I'm just gonna give it probably like a small little sip of water today, just so that I'm not dealing with drenched soil when I do wanna go and repot. I find that it's easier to get all the soil off the roots if it's dry. So, or most of it at least if it's dry. Oh, wait, I have more than that. So there's another, I really must like this plant because I divided it and I'm just putting it all over the place. It says they're okay in lower light conditions, so we'll see. But once it starts to really trail down, I really think all three of these plants, once they begin to trail down, are really gonna add like some, ooh, it's gonna be so pretty. It'll look like this faux ivy that I have here. Don't call the plant committee on me for being a fraud, but yes, that's faux ivy. I'm all over the place, sorry. I have my Adansonii here, doing really, really well. If you watch my very first video ever, there was only like 2 leaves. There were only 2 leaves on it, so, or maybe it was just 1. So here's what she looks like now. And then my Syngonium here that is actually yellowing at the bottom, so I need to give it some attention soon, I'm sure. So there's those 3. And then this little string here, I have that all around. I'm not gonna turn them on because it's kind of a headache to plug in. But those are like my little twinkle lights. Maybe I will, because you guys care so much about my lights, right? So I'm gonna plug those in for you. Ta-da! I will eventually put a plant up there, eventually, but not yet. I have to find the right one. Oh, I forgot this one. Honorable mention. This little, what is it, a twister plant? Was so cute up here at first. It was real bright green. It kind of had like the same vibe as this Mistletoe Cactus, but it died and I don't really know why, but it was, somebody gave it to me and I was like, I'm gonna have to ask her to give me another one because I liked it, but I don't know what happened to it, but it's gonna have to go in leca anyway. So I'm just kind of letting her go into a tumbleweed at this point because it's a lot of plants. Like even if I go out here, I'm not gonna like go in depth right now, but even if I go out here, I have plants over here in this corner, and then I have plants on the wall, plants on the table, plants on the shelf over here, plants on this wall, plants hanging from this wall. I mean, plants everywhere. And so when I really start, like I have to go in rotation room by room, and I can't do it all. I can't do it all, y'all. I'm not even gonna try to. I have plants on the stairs. I'm not even gonna go upstairs and show you that because that's for another day. But I even have plants on the pillows, y'all. So long story short, I just want to give you guys just a little quick tour of what I have so far, and then I'll move to the living room and to the dining room, and then we'll get upstairs. But yeah, that's it. Oh, and this is the bathroom. I don't have any plants in here yet because there's no window in here. There's a fake plant, and there's pictures of plants, and more fake plants, and more fake plants, and another picture of plants, and what's in here? Oh, another picture of plants. Wow, when I say it out loud, it seems like such an issue. I feel like I really have a problem, but anywho, and then that's the closet, and that's me. Hey y'all. And yeah, so that's it. That is all I'm gonna do in this video. Otherwise it's gonna be an hour long. And until next time, or maybe later on today, peace out.